good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where or when you're watching this. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Deacon, Deacon Gene, and it's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Hooray for us. First Friday of the new year, first Friday, and you know what that means. It's First Friday with Francis Albert. We're going to do some shaving with Francis. We're going to do some little known trivia about the chairman of the board. But also today marks the anniversary of the birth of a man who started it all, basically. And that man is King Camp Gillette, or King C. Gillette, however you want to call it. King C was born in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin on January 5th in 1855. And he was the one that, invented the best-selling safety razor. Gillette's innovation was the thin, inexpensive, disposable stamped blade of steel. Gillette is often erroneously credited with inventing the so-called razor and blades business model, which razors are sold cheaply to increase the market blades. However, Gillette Safety Razor Company adopted the business model from its competitors. Well, there you go. And this here is the patent design of the razor. Let's see what it says here, if I can get it all. KC Gillette razor. It's got the 4 figures, witnesses, and the figures. That's pretty much what you see is what you get there. Well, that's King C. And he's the man that we salute today, along with the chairman. Let's see. What do I have here? Okay, I'll do this from memory. But first, we'll talk about Francis in a minute. I gotta say a special thank you to my bowling partner, Mike S. He works at the diocese and he's bowling with us this year. Mike's a shaver as well, although he doesn't do the whole face. He's got the beard and everything. But he gave me something the other day. He said it's been sitting on his shelf, not getting any love, and he knows somebody that would give it some use. So this here is what he gave me. It is the Simpson X2L Best Badger. This is my first Badger, and my first Simpson as well. And it's got a nice feel to it. I'm going to put it in some water for a minute so I can make a lather. You probably guessed it. What are we shaving with today? I've changed it. I was going to shave with something else, but I am going to use this today. Why? Cough's a lot better because it does have some of the similarities of an old barbershop from back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's got clove, it's got lavender, rose, some smoke, tobacco, all the stuff that you would get if you were in a barbershop from back then. And this has a great scent. This is from Strike Gold Shaving. It's sold out. You might be able to find it on Murphy and McNeil if you look. So, anyway, that's what we're using. We got the splash. I decided because of the clove and the smoke and everything in it, I'm going to go with Oud and Smoke from Barrett as our finishing cologne. What are we driving with today, Deacon? Well, in honor of the King's birthday, this guy right here. This is the 1921 new improved double-edged razor by Gillette. 1921, open comb. I've got an Astra blade in here. I don't have any blades from back in 1920, so sorry. I just don't have them. Anyway, brush is soaking for a minute. I'm gonna make a lather. I'll be right back. Hey, we're back. I finished making the lather. I'll just show you how it showed up on this brush. Look at that. Look at that creamy, thick. Oh, that's the smell. That's the smell. I've already taken care of 2 of the 3 S's. Let's take care of the 3rd. Let's get to the shave, shall we? Hydration, always important. You want to make sure that your face is nice and wet, because let's face it, folks, you're putting sharp steel across your skin. You want to be able to have it glide and not nick and cut and all that nonsense. So hydration is always important. I've liked this soap from the get-go. I think Frank out at Strike Gold did a fabulous job on this. I wish, and Frank, if you're watching, you know what I'm about to say. I wish you would do a salute to the rest of the Rat Pack. I think that would be an awesome collection to have in anybody's den. At least mine. What can I tell you? All right. Fun fact number 1 about Francis Albert as we start our shave was that at his birth, he was almost left for dead. He wasn't quite breathing right, and he kind of stopped breathing. And it was his grandmother, his Nonna, that brought him around, threw some ice cold water on him, gave him a hit on the back, and he started breathing. Thank God. And also his name. Was not originally supposed to be Frank or Francis. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to be Martin, after another relative. But in the hospital he was named Frank. Mama kept it, and there you go. Now Francis had a very unique nickname. Growing up. Was Scarface. Because when he was born, they used forceps to help pull him out. I got a little bit there, but you know, a razor that's over 100 years old, that's not bad. That's probably operator era anyway. And the forceps made a little scar on his face from like here to here, if I remember correctly. And that's how he got that name. Let's see. when he first started his career, all the girls and the fans that you see screaming for him, a lot of them were paid, believe it or not. They were paid $5 to go absolutely nuts. Wow. It's a great shave. For a razor from 1921, this thing does a good job. Not a lot of blade feel, but it is super efficient. And with this soap, we may get away with 2 passes today. Let's see, what else? You know that he originated the celebrity groups with the pack, the Rat Pack. He was born in Hoboken, but loved New York. Loved New York. On Frank's tombstone are the words, "The best is yet to come." And I'm a firm believer of that. I mean, we're having a good time down here. But faith-wise, when we go home to where we're supposed to be, where we came from, depending on what you believe in, well, that's a nice residual slickness on this soap anyway. The best is yet to come. And last bit of trivia that I will leave you with was that as he was dying, his final words were, "I'm losing." So that's our trivia on Francis Albert today. Little known facts. Yeah, I know, that's my work phone going off. I'll get it when I'm done. Second pass complete. Let's see how it did. It's a little right in here. Even the neck is nice and smooth. We're going to hit it a little bit. And everything else is BBS. So I'll consider this a 2 and a cleanup. Got a little operator error there. We'll be fine. There we go. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Let's get some cold water on the face. Pardon the noise. Haven't figured out a way to do that. Without making noise. Not bad, just little spots. On Deacon's tip number 2, folks. Don't ingest the alum, huh? Tastes nasty. Very nasty. Let's dry it off a little bit. The old Frankie dry. Frankie, my old barber down in Glen Oaks. Hoping to get up there in February to see him. Okay, little hand dry. Bat. You know I'm bat so crazy. That's me. All right. More cold water. There we go. Towel dry. Okay. I know Wednesday I forgot to do this. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh well. What can I tell you? It happens. Shake your aftershave. Shake that aftershave. Oh, great scent. Great scent. Loving it. Cap it. Let's get a little bit of, drop the cap. Glad it wasn't on my foot. All right. Oh, that's got a great scent to it. This pairs well. Excuse me. So anyway, that's our shave for today. If shaving is not one of the most exhilarating parts of your day, you might be doing something wrong. So again, first Friday with the pack and the chairman, Francis Albert. If you can find it, go get it. 1921, new and improved. And Oud and Smoke, great scent from Barrett. And of course, happy birthday, King C. Enjoy it wherever you are. Shaving is not one of the most exhilarating parts of your day. You might be doing something wrong. And as always, be good to yourselves and to each other. Have a great weekend and smooth shaves. Ciao for now.